Dude, as we're watching that, I'm thinking of all the videos we can redo that with. I'm
Oh
gonna
yeah.
make a new one this week, man. I'm so excited that it's been absolutely crazy. Guys, welcome to the Drag Driver Pete News presented by Summit Racing for the middle of June 2026 already. Can it get any faster? It's literally June 13th, and I feel like it's like April, dude. It's
Right.
crazy. Guys, today a ton of news. Tons and tons of news. So we're just gonna get right into it. And I'm gonna ask Mr. Eric White, my right hand man, to play that intro so we can kick this thing off.
All right, let's go.
All right, dude. Are you ready for this?
I am ready.
All right, guys. Again, welcome to the Drag Driver Pete News presented by Summit Racing for June 13th, 2026. My name is Mike Narks. I'm the host of the show and news that you're watching today. And man, I just got back from Power Tour. It was crazy yesterday. So those photos are going to drop later today. But the man of the hour, Mr. Eric White, what you got going on, dude?
I am Eric White, co-host of the show and news, and today I want to say happy anniversary. 14 years married to my beautiful wife. So thank you for putting up with me for the past 14 years. Today is our anniversary.
Man, congratulations. That's really awesome. These photos though, bro, like she looks the same. You don't.
Yeah, I look a lot older today than I did back then.
Yeah. Hey, that's all right. That's the way it goes, man. 14 years, long time, dude. Congratulations.
Yeah,
And
thank you.
congratulations to her, man. I mean, listen, she's married to the Eric White. The
Yep, that's right.
awesome. She's a pretty cool lady. And congratulations to both of y'all, man. 14 years, a long time.
Yeah,
All right,
appreciate
well,
it.
let's get into this thing. Derek Putnam in here says he's on his route to Six Summer. We've got some Six Summer updates here in just a few minutes. It's going to be a good one. And then I want to say thanks to our race car friends. Dude, it was so weird walking around Power Tour yesterday and there not being drag week, race week, 666, all there's not all these banners on the front of these cars. And it was really weird to not see like all of our friends, right? It's very strange to be in that many in a group of that many car people and not know 60% of them. We're
Right.
pretty lucky that we have such good race car friends, and just want to say thanks to everybody that's out there. And for the folks I did get to hang out with, you guys are awesome. It was so cool to when I did see friends, it was like, yay, people I know. So it was pretty cool. But then there were also a ton of sponsors on site. Got an opportunity to talk with Tommy Dupree and Jim Greenleaf of Summit, who is our title sponsor here at the news and the show on Wednesdays, plus the circuit. I got to talk to those guys. They actually let me store my backpack there because it was kind of like a midpoint between the old truck where I parked it and the tower. So it was kind of cool. And then I got to see Molly Motorsport. We had Adam back out at Tulsa Raceway Park. It was really cool to have him. He was here for the circuit, came back. Scott Klontz, who is their media marketing guy, he was on site, got an interview with him. It was really cool just to be able to hang out with those guys and kind of spend some time with them. Of course, other sponsors here at Drag Driver Pete, Deechworks, official fuel delivery of Drag Driver Pete, Driven Racing Oil, if you want to keep your stuff going loop-de-loop and roundy round and up and down, Driven Racing Oil is the way to do that. Of course, Howard's Cams, valve train specialist and sponsor here at Drag Driver Pete, J-Wire Solutions, who is on their way to Six Summer right now. Excited to see them there. Excited for you to see them there. I'm not going to see them there, but excited for them to be there. AFCO Racing Products, of course, cooling brakes and more. All the stuff they got there. Performer Built Transmissions, GM Transmission Specialists, 4L60 stuff. Dude, they put one in the sevens and a Camaro. Like the old adage of 4L60s being junk is over if you're using Performa Built. Car Chains 3D, who I'm calling today because I realized in 11 days I leave for Great American Detour, and I don't have cup holders in the old truck, and you're going to need that if you're doing 3,500 miles. So I'm hitting him up. Low Dollar Motorsports, of course, our daily burnout sponsor, but also all of the data. If you need data, they got sensors for it and all that kind of cool stuff. And of course, PowerTube TV and Racing Junk Classifieds. Y'all, if you're doing some shopping, hit these guys up, see if they got what you need. We can get you in contact with the tech department or somebody there that can answer all of your questions. All right, sir. Summit. I think we should probably have Brian Loans tell us all about Summit, what they got going on.
What does it mean to be built with Summit? It means you're hitting the autocross, drag strip, dirt, or open road with confidence. Because built with Summit means you're using parts from the top names in performance. Let's build it together. SummitRacing.com.
And like I said just a minute ago, I got to hang out with Tommy Dupree and Jim Greenleaf. Got to meet two other Summit guys, but got to see our boy Justin Wiedemann. That was super cool. Got to hang out with him. He is doing all kinds of videos. He said they're going to have a full series on the Power Tour experience, which it was his first Power Tour. So that's kind of cool. They were driving the Prodigy, the G-Body, the Monte Carlo. So it was him. And then the guy that runs the On All Cylinders podcast was his co-pilot for parts of the week. So got to hang out with him. And he's going to be on the show very soon, upcoming very soon. And I'm excited to talk to him. I said, man, we talk about your stuff all the time. He goes, oh, I know. I hear you guys talk about it, every couple of weeks. So he's like, man, we really appreciate all the support on that. I'm like, you got to come on the show, man. Got to come on. Tell us all about the On All Cylinders podcast. So it was a really good time to hang out with them. And you're going to get to hang out with Tommy Dupree and probably Alec and Kevin. I don't remember who he said was coming to Six Summer, but Tommy's been on Power Tour all week. And he's getting on an airplane this morning. Hopefully he's watching now. Getting on an airplane this morning, going to Chicago, and is going to be on site tomorrow at Six Summer.
Oh, yeah. Gonna be a ton of fun.
Bring it on. It's going to be awesome. And of course, guys, they're going to have some Drag Drive Repeat merch on site, but you can also order that on summitracing.com. Just type in Drag Drive Repeat. And I need to update this photo because we have baseball caps, which I still haven't ordered, and big brim hats as well. So make sure you're going to grab you some of those big brim hats. And if you do, guys, send us a selfie with your stuff. I want to feature that as we go through the next couple of weeks. All right. Drag Drive Repeat updates. The news is finally here. I've been hinting at this for weeks. My trip to Back to the Streets was dangerous. Okay. It's very dangerous, right? We have talked about this, how to bring in heads up elimination stuff for Drag and Drive for a long time. Well, I feel like Back to the Streets has a pretty good program if you're looking to do some heads up drag and drive racing. Okay. So this is heads up eliminations. Are you ready for this? We're doing it at the short circuit. That is right. We're doing a invitation only 32 car field, 3 classes. This is in addition to the 100 cars. So we're actually going to do 132 cars at the short circuit. We're going to have an 8-car class. And let me get my notes up here so I can make sure I have all of this right. We're going to have an 8-car class of OG small tire. This is one I'm really, really excited about. This is going to be a fast class, okay? 8-car stick shift class, okay, invitation only, and a 16-car 650 index class. What's cool about this is there's no times, there's no time slips given. So you better get your draggy on point right now. Okay, here's how this is going to work. Racers are going to race heads up 3 passes on Friday night. Okay, this is how this goes. For OG and small tire, or for OG small tire and stick shift racers, winners with 2 or more wins will run heads up Saturday afternoon until we have a final champion, right? So we're going to have, it'll be 3 rounds on Saturday afternoon. That's for racers that with 2 wins or more. Then we're going to have 650 index. Only winners with 2 wins or more will race on Saturday. Racers without 2 wins in both OG small tire, stick shift, and 650 index, you're just going to be in open runs. Wins will be like there's no loser bracket here. There's a, hey, go make passes on Saturday for fun. Okay, this is next level competition here. It is true heads up elimination in drag and drive. So you're going to have to make the drive that morning, obviously. You're going to have to Saturday morning. We're going to do races Friday, drive Saturday morning, heads up eliminations on Saturday night. Once you are eliminated, you can just loop into the open run and make your passes and have fun. But you will be out of competition at that point. So wins will be very, very important as we go into Saturday morning. So you need to win Friday to race on Saturday afternoon for, elimination type stuff. You'll still be able to make passes, but it just won't be nearly as much fun with you going heads up. So we know that Tyler and the team at George Ray's was going to do a small tire already. So this will work in when we run those classes heads up, we will run these classes heads up as well. Okay. So it'll be a full elimination style thing. I think it's going to draw a ton of attention for the event, but also for spectators coming in to watch, because we all know heads up elimination stuff does better than open test and tune run type stuff. Invitations will begin to go out. I would say probably Sunday. I've got too much going on today to get to it, but we're going to start with Back to the Streets, historical winners. You're going to be the first invited for this. And then we're going to do Rocky Mountain Race Week shootout winners that happened yesterday. And then we're going to move into Heads Up Hustle winners, because, again, I feel like Heads Up Hustle in true traditional drag and drive format has the best setup to get to your standings and eliminations for a single day. So again, if you have done Back to the Streets, historical winners, you're going to be first to be invited. Rocky Mountain Race Week shootout winners will be next, and then Heads Up Hustle winners after that. So we're going to be inviting this. This isn't going to be some like jam it in. For an 8-car class, I really will fill 10 spots. So if you're not going to be able to go, you need to tell me. November 6th and 7th, George Ray's Wildcat Drag Strip in Northeast Arkansas. This is Brown County's big brother. I'm telling you, this was the first wild one, right? Brown County was not as wild as George Ray's back in the early days. This is going to be a good time. I'm going to have it. This is going to be an absolute blast. So get ready. Tag your fast friends in OG Small Tire, Stick Shift, and 650 Index. Again, 650 Index. No time shown on the boards, no time slips given. So that adds so much extra to it. So I've got a full bit of artwork that's going to be going out over this next week for this as well. So I can't wait, dude. Cannot wait. It's going to be awesome.
Yeah, it's going to be super cool.
All right, race car friend features. Obviously, we'll have more of this on Wednesday night, but for today, we've got Jason Hurley ended as the quickest overall in Rocky Mountain Race Week, which is freaking awesome. We're going to talk about his passes and all that kind of stuff here in just a minute. Matt Donovan, first time out at Rocky Mountain Race Week, wins the Gaster class. Bro, how cool is that?
Yeah, that's
Nico Christofri takes third place in Outlaw Street. John Doherty went to the finals in his shootout class, which is pretty freaking badass. And then for Six Summer, and we'll have more of this. I may do something on Monday morning, dude, because I want to see all the racers that are coming that are race car friends at Six Summer. Bryant Goldstone is coming in the Javelin for Six Summer. So that should be just any day now. Tomorrow, I guess. Tomorrow, right?
Yep. Yeah. Tech starts tomorrow. So,
man. Bring it on. People are en route now. All righty, sir. Enough of my jabbering. Hit me up, man. Tell us about some driven racing wheel stuff.
All right, let's hit this intro and get into it.
Hey, it's Brandon from Fort Smith, Arkansas here. Driven Racing Oil is a performance engine oil that can do it all. GP1 is the ultimate oil for any race or performance application. Whether launching hard at the drag strip and during the extreme heat of off-road and circle track, or pushing the limits in top-fueled drag boats and demo derbies, winning racers choose GP1. Compatible with engines from classic hot rods to cutting-edge race machines, GP1's unique surface cleaning and high zinc formulation ensures superior wear protection, particularly for flat-tapped camshafts, while solving issues like cylinder washout with methanol and ethanol fuels. Crafted from the legendary Bradford, Pennsylvania base oil and enhanced with state-of-the-art additive packages, GP1 offers the best in protection and performance.
Did you see this note right here from the Canadian Chuck Norris himself?
Heads up, stick shift. Love it.
I will say this, Rich Keto, you have a standing invitation. You are one of the 8 that was on my list. So bring it on, brother. We would love to have you. I'll send you some details here in just a little bit.
That would be awesome.
Yeah. All right, man. Tell us about some cool stuff.
Driven Racing Oil updates. So we looked at our June events, Rocky Mountain Race Week, just completed, which we talked a little bit about that. Alaska Speed Week ends today. Today's our final day there. Then Six Summer again starts tomorrow, 1 day away. BC Drag It Challenge, 4 days away. Home Quarter Drag and Drive, 6 days away. 2-lane Throwdown, 7 days away, 1 week. You ready for that one?
I am. I told somebody yesterday I am physically ready. I have all the artwork and stuff sent to Office Depot for the signage and routes and things like that. But dude, mentally, I don't know if I'm ready.
Yeah. East Coast Drag and Drive, 13 days away. Great American Detour, 14 days away.
Come on.
Buckeye Skips, 16 days away. So we are wrapping down the month of June. You can see the list here of all the events. We only have 3 days left of this month without a drag and drive going on, the 23rd, 24th, and 25th.
Insane.
Yeah. How crazy is that?
That's wild, dude.
And then looking into our July events, we've got 8 events for July. We've got Street Week Sweden, the 4th through 11th. All Stars Drag and Drive, the 8th through 12th. Big Sky Race Week, which you'll be there for that, 11th through 17th. Road Trip Drag Challenge number 2, the 17th through 19th. Pistons in the Pines, 23rd through 25th. Heads Up Hustle, 24th through 26th. Judgment Day for Drop the Hammer, the 25th. And Miles of Mayhem, the 26th through the 31st. So another pretty full month for July.
Yeah, stacked up, dude. That's awesome. Street Week Sweden looks like it's going to be incredible. And the All Stars Drag and Drive, talking to them a few weeks ago, and they said this will be the fastest radial event in Australia. There's like they're going to lay it down this year. They said, get ready. So this will be really cool.
Yeah, that's awesome. So that gets us 49 events for this year. Pretty crazy, pretty full year once again. Again, you can find all of those at dragdriverepeat.com/events. We'll find you that interactive map and the list of all the events going on for 2026.
Man, it's crazy. Oh, dude. Yep. Westberg returning to Sweden, hunting threes.
Oof.
Oh,
Bring
man.
it on.
I can't wait. That guy is an animal.
Yeah. Pretty wild.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
We've
again,
never had a 3-second pass run in a regional event.
yeah. That'd
Yeah.
be interesting.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's see it. Make it happen.
Yeah. He's the dude that can do it. Remember the first time he came out, dude, it was like he ran a 4.0.
Yeah.
First time out. Man, insane.
I remember that. Again, code DDR10 for 10% discount on Driven Racing Oil. Or if you're going to be at Six Summer, go hit them up. They will be there as well with their new trailer they got. So I'm excited to go check that out as well.
Yeah, it's going to be really fun, man. I'm really having serious FOMO right now that I'm not on the road.
Yeah.
Real bad. Anyways, you're gonna do us proud. It's gonna be awesome.
Oh yeah.
How many photos do you think you're gonna take at Six Summer?
Man, I don't know. The 4,500 I took last year beat me up. So we'll see. I say
Maybe
every
more
time.
Selective.
Yeah, I say every time I'm not going to take as many, and I always do. So who knows? Probably 4,000 or 5,000 would be my guess.
Bring it on, dude. All right. Well, Deechworks is our next segment here. I'll hit the play button on this one, and then we'll talk about some Rocky Mountain Race Week stuff.
From street miles to track passes, your fuel system has one job: perform when it matters most. At Deechworks, we engineer high-performance fuel systems built for the demands of drag and drives. From injectors and fuel pumps to filters and regulators, every component is engineered to be reliable and consistent under real-world conditions. Whether you're chasing a personal best or driving hundreds of miles between tracks, Deechworks delivers the fuel system your build requires.
Man, Deechworks, the official fuel delivery of Drag Drive Repeat. Again, code DDR10. You guys can see that on the screen there beforehand. 10% off your entire discount or 10% off your entire order over there on Deechworks.com. All right, man, this cheeseburger bets deal, Rocky Mountain Race Week updates is what we're going to talk about in this one. But this cheeseburger bets, I love it. Drag Drive Repeat covered the first round of losers on this deal. It's kind of fun. Gave that money to Red Hat Scotty, and he went and bought burgers for the first round of winners. They did an 8-car shootout. Winner of that whole thing was Mr. Isaac Ibarra. You can see him on the left side of the picture on the right there wearing the crown. I think that's kind of cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Looks like it was some really fun shootout stuff. Red Hat Scotty's going to update us on some things throughout the week and kind of how the round wins went and all that stuff. We'll talk about that on Wednesday night on the show. And then, do you want to maybe me and you can just alternate through these? I figure it's probably easiest.
Yeah, if you want to hit this one, I'm wrapping
Yep.
something up here real quick.
No worries. Big shout out to Tom Bagley, 951 this week out of the car, bro. I had the heads off on Sunday, and then
Yep.
comes out and runs a 951 by the end of the week. Said they took a big swing at it, and it paid off, and worked, and they just kicked ass. It's pretty cool, man. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, that one's awesome. This next one, I don't know if you saw this. This one cracked me up. If you got into the comments, the Cluster County Sheriff's Office made this post about who did all these burnouts there, and man, I wish we would have put some of the comments in the notes, but they were cracking me up. Stuff about it was the Amish doing burnouts and all kinds of AI photos.
Yes. Oh my gosh. They was resealing of the road by the bicycle teams.
Yeah,
great.
it was pretty hilarious. I'm sure there's been plenty more. I'd like to go back and actually catch up on what else was put in there, but it was pretty good.
Did you see Tom Bagley's post or comment in there? Somebody said, "Good luck prosecuting. All these people are out of the state by now," and Tom out of the country.
Yep, out of the country. That was pretty good.
Thought that was pretty funny. Jesse Haslett here says, "I'm getting in the truck, leaving Great Bend, and going to Byron this morning."
Oh,
Bro,
heck yeah.
Animal. Cody Ham says we're 6 hours from Byron right now, 4.5 hours in. Done with the rain already. Yeah, it looks like it's just completely raining up there. And Dan Chandler said he just passed Chris Legg.
Yep.
How fun. Hard target images for that event. Up next, Jan Haas wins the bracket race. Big shout out to Jan. This is his first event out with the turbo setup instead of the nitrous like he had forever. So this is 117 cars he went through. 118 cars were entered in the bracket race, and he took them all down. Dude, I don't even know how many rounds that is. If you had 120 to 60, man, that's like 6 rounds of racing at least. Maybe
that's
7.
a lot.
That's a lot.
Yeah. And then on the right there, Kyle Calkins wins the 12.0 index with a 12.03. That's
Wow.
pretty wicked average there. 12.03 out of a 12.0 index.
Mm-hmm.
And not only that, the post here said Kyle did it again. 4 Rocky Mountain Race Week class wins in 6 years.
Wow. Dude, that's awesome.
Yeah. 3 different cars, 4 different classes. This year with a 12.02 average. So 0.235. So
did I screw that up?
Yeah, got the 2 and the 3 mixed up. So even closer, a 12.02 average over 4 days of racing and over 1,300 miles of driving. Kyle took on the 12.0 class win, and it says now on to the next class. Wonder what the next class is going to be.
Man,
we're going to go to 11.0s, 10.0s.
Bring it on. I know he won 14.0 one year in like a borrowed HHR or something like that. It was pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Jason Hurley wins outright overall, the unlimited and the overall quickest of the event. So congratulations to him. And then Jason Hurley and Dustin Peterson were in the finals for the FAF 8, the fastest 8 shootout. So
yep.
Congratulations to those guys.
And then going through here, some other winners. 14.0 index, James Potter with a 14.07. Pretty awesome there.
That's crazy. Larry Armstrong, one of our backbone of Dragon Drive featured racers, takes the 13.0 index. I think this is like 8 wins for this guy or something like that. 13.037 in that class.
Wow. Dustin Wright, 11.0 index with an 11.096 average. And then second place, Matt Cartwright with an 11.098 average. Talk about a close class right there.
Yeah, 15 10,000s.
Yeah.
It's incredible. Dave Weeks takes the 10-0 index win with a 10-0-75. Second place. This class was tight. 10-0-75 for Dave. Dylan Meyer 10-0-88 with a 2. And then Josh Tweehouse in third place 10-0-88 with a 7. So
Wow.
5 10,000s.
Dude, that is close.
Yeah.
Vince Rue taking home the 9.0 index with a 9.071.
Man, that's awesome. And then in a small block, Sean Stafford, who's won that before, and I've got to check this. I didn't have this easily available, but 9.786 in that green Camaro. And he currently holds the record in the NA small block class. So I'll have to see how that adds up.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
And a big block, Jeff Thorpe with a 10.224 average.
Sweet. I wonder if he's related to Rich and Cameron Thorpe. I think it's spelled different. Stick shift taking the win. Nate Curran in that car, 853 average on that. And then bank shift Bill Armstrong with an 866 average out of that. And I hope we get a podcast update from them on the Stick Shift Nation podcast.
Yeah. Gasser, we talked about earlier, Matt Donovan, winner of our free entry. Super awesome to see him take that 10.373.
Man, it's awesome to see him come out first time there and win Gasser. And I just misspoke. It's on Stick Shift Nation, but it's a Clutch Burners podcast on Stick Shift Nation. Sorry, I want to correct that for Bill Armstrong and Rich Guido. Ultimate Radio Class win, Brad Thiessen. This car was on rails all weekend, 793. Man, we love Novas around here, and that thing got it done.
Yep. Hot Rod class, Yusuf Hayek with a 9.027.
Come on. Rowdy Radial, Donovan Linwood, 516 average for him. Man, so close. He wanted a 4 so bad going into this week. Ends up with a 5.057 as his best ET. Man,
so close.
So close.
Limited Street, Blaine Thiessen with an 856 with an 8 over Jason King with an 858 with an 8.
Yeah, I'd love to go back through and see if Blaine and Brad have won classes at Rocky Mountain Race Week before. I'm sure they probably have, or they got real close to it. Pro Street class, Brady Davis, 859 with a 6. Come on.
And then Outlaw Street, Joey Keating with an 8.658.
Thinking back, dude, this may be the quickest Rocky Mountain in history. It's probably really close. I'll have to look and see what the top 50 would be. Motorcycle class, Chris Baker, 872 with a 4 for him on the I think he's on the Hayabusa this year.
Junior Street had a ton of cars in Junior Street. Lexi Slaybaugh, 0.103 spread. Listen to this, in a 1972 Cadillac DeVille.
Dude, this car was so cool. Like black, red interior. Oh, it was awesome. The Slaybaughs came big time prepared this year. They had a full run of it. Oh, what's he saying here?
Rich says, podcast tomorrow night.
Bring it on. Let's go. Bring it on. Tailgate class. I really like this one. This is brought to you by our friend Alex Arquette, who is Cornerstone Performance Transmissions. He does the tailgate class here and for the circuit and drag and drive event or drag drive repeat events. So we have a tailgate class at everything except short circuit right now. Tailgate is most consistent, Nick Kern, 096 spread. And then quickest overall, Nick Kern with a 10.313. Pretty badass, awesome. Dude.
Clean sweep there, huh?
Clean sweep. Pretty cool. All right, that wraps up our D-Twerk segment, and now we'll move into Car Chains 3D. Car Chains 3D should be your first choice for custom 3D printed parts for your project car. Corey can take your idea to reality. Maybe you're looking for that special car guy gift they can't get anywhere else. Corey can produce one-off keychains for that special person's special car. Or, like I said earlier, cup holders, not just for shifters, but to mount to your dash and everything like that. Find more at carchains3d.com or on social by searching Car Chains 3D on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube.
Eric Reisner here on my way home. Hurt motor, but an amazing week. So many new friends again.
It was so cool to hang out with him. Those guys had a really fun BMW too in Junior Street. I think it was awesome. Small block Ford powered. It was really cool. It's like a, I don't know, mid 80s little BMW 2-door 3 Series or something like that.
Yeah.
Tell us
Well,
about this thing.
talking about Six Summer, some of the people that are going to be there. Obviously, Garrett or Cletus bringing Mullet on some big floppy tires. Did you see this pass? 655.8.
Come on.
Second
Come
pass
on.
down the track with that setup.
Dude.
But looking for a big block engine, so hurt the engine. So he needed an engine by 8 a.m. this morning. So not sure where they're at, but I'm sure they found something and they're probably thrashing. So we'll see. We'll see how the week goes for this. But
Oh man.
I mean, 655 with an 8, and if I remember right, he was letting out. So I mean, that could be pretty quick for overall.
Yeah, at 201 miles an hour, he was definitely out of it.
Yeah.
Wow.
So
So was this at Byron or are they at least in the area?
no, they're still in Bradenton.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
Yeah.
Somebody have a C-130 he can borrow to fly that thing up there.
Yeah, I think somebody had in his comments that it's just a 20-hour drive to Byron.
Oh my gosh. They'll be swapping that thing in the trailer. I thought they weren't going to do dangerous stuff for a little bit.
I didn't catch the video, but it sounded like looking through the comments that something happened, like the balancer got destroyed and took out a bunch of stuff. So we shall see.
That's heartbreaking. Dang. Well,
Yep.
good luck to those guys because man, that thrash is brutal, and then to show up right out on the tail of a thrash like that's really hard.
Oh yeah. Goldstone obviously going to be back in the javelin, so
Come
it's
on.
going to be it'll be interesting. Obviously, multi-time. What is he? 4-time winner at Six Summer. So
Yeah, this is going to be a good one, and I hope that means he's saving the Corvette for Drag Week because he
oof.
posted a video the other day that it was ready.
Yeah, I was thinking that's what he was going to bring, but bringing back the javelin. So I know he had some issues at the Joliet event, right, where he ended up red lighting in the finals because remember what happened? Something with couldn't get up on the boost or the trans brake didn't hold or something. So hopefully he's got all that ironed out. So looking forward to seeing him as well.
Man, bring it on. Good luck to that guy. I hope he kicks ass and takes names. Bill Spangler, dude, 851 with a 1 in testing yesterday. Bro, we
Yeah.
called him Mr. 10-0 for a reason. Now he going to be Mr. 850 for a reason.
Yeah, just what we like to see, more competitive 850 cars because that's
Well,
one of our favorite classes. Even though he won't be in the 850 class.
Well, he won't be in the 850 small block class, so he's going to be in street race big block power adder, which is limited to 850 as well. And this class hasn't seen a ton of competition like we see with the small block power adder class. This class, I think, is fixing to get to that point with cars like this. Randy Bellahar has been really, really fast in that class, been right up against 850 several times in his nitrous powered Pontiac. Him and Bill were going to be duking it out, but I messaged Randy this morning. He got right back to me, said that he's still waiting on pistons, so he's not making Six Summer. With this kind of time, this should give Bill a pretty good opportunity to take a win in this class, and he's competitive as all get out. So this will be really fun to watch him as well.
Yep. Again, long as everybody can make the week, that's the big thing.
Well, and he came to Turn and Burn and had to take it home, and so again, you got to make the miles, you got to make the drive.
Right. And last one here, another person testing, Chuck Stefanski, 685 at 199.
Bro, I can't wait to see this car go down. It's going to be so fast. Chuck and I have had conversations. Currently, he is the quickest centrifugal blower car in drag and drive. So we want to see if there's anybody else that can take him out. But at this point, this guy's got it wrapped up. He's got a choke hold on that record.
Yeah. And it's so cool. Such a cool car, too.
Man. It's awesome. And the whole crew at Big 3 Racing is awesome. They've done a really good job with the new shop. They've done a great job, and all of their coverage for all the YouTube channel and all the stuff like that that they do, man, they just crushing it over there. I hope they're watching this on their way to Six Summer, and good luck this week, guys.
Yeah.
All right, that wraps up our Car Change 3D segment. Sir, do you want to tell them, thank our race car friends and sponsors?
Yeah, absolutely. Appreciate all of our race car friends tuning in this morning. I know a lot of people are traveling right now, heading to Six Summer. So look forward to seeing all of my race car friends here over the next week. And of course, can't do this without all of our sponsors: Summit Racing, Beachworks, Molly Motorsports, Driven Racing Oil, Howard's Cams, J Wire Solutions, EFCO Racing Products, Performabuilt Transmissions, Car Change 3D, Low Dollar Motorsports, Power Tube TV, and Racing Junk.
Come on. All righty, Molly Motorsports. I'll hit this ad read like we said yesterday. Or actually, I'll let you have at it, dude.
Hit the ad read.
Yep.
All right.
Looking for a forged piston kit for your vehicle? You need Molly Motorsport Power Pack. What is Power Pack? It's the ultimate forged piston kit that comes complete with pistons, performance file fit rings, hot string steel pins, and clips, all engineered to work together. So all you have to do is build something great. Find your Power Pack at mollymotorsport.com.
Man, hanging out with those guys yesterday was really cool. Those guys are awesome. Super nice, and it was really fun to see those two, see Adam and Scott. They had like a whole team there. I think they had like 6 or 8 people in the booth.
Yeah. Yep.
All right.
All right.
Howard's Cams. We'll play this one, and then we will rock on with some stories from the community.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Harris from the Monoxide Podcast. Real quick, Howard's Cams was founded as a racing cam manufacturer almost 80 years ago when Howard Johansson created Howard's Power and Racing Equipment in 1945. Howard's Cams has always used on-track experience to design the most powerful designs, and today they have an even greater group of experienced racers in circle track, drag racing, road race, mud bog, and marine. They use all this input plus the most advanced computer software to design the most competitive race-winning products. From pioneers in drag racing and oval track to cutting-edge marine development, Howard's Cams is at the forefront of the industry. So make sure to reach out to our friend Luke B for your next valve train upgrade.
All right. Dude, this is a good one. There's some good stuff in here. How about Hot Rod Power Tour yesterday? I was telling you this a little bit before the show. 7,000 plus cars. For anybody that's been to Tulsa Raceway Park, there is a huge section of asphalt, all that area up there. Then there's, 3/4 of a mile of grass. Okay. Yep. The track's not quite a mile, but it's every bit of 3/4 of a mile long. Bro, cars were stacked like Walmart parking lot stacked deep from the grandstands to the back of the parking lot, to the not parking lot, to the back of the grass, like to the fence, stacked both sides of the road. It was incredible yesterday. I can't explain it. I have bunch of videos that are coming. I've got Brian editing those today and tomorrow of all the cool stuff. Not of all the cool stuff, of some of the cool stuff. There's 400 videos, I think. So it's just going to be music and playing and stuff like that. Obviously not much drag racing, couple passes, but other than that, going through here, all kinds of cool stuff. So this shot is Chad Witham's. This was the 6-cylinder powered Duster from a few years ago. This was parked in this is one of the only drag week decals I saw.
Wow.
Out of 7,000 plus cars. I think there were 3 drag week decals in the entire parking lot. It's really hard. I was telling you this. It's hard to walk around and have that many cool car people and not know anybody.
Yeah.
It's very strange. So caught this shot, missed Chad somewhere in there. Hate that. But the camper that's in the back of this, as I'm walking away from getting this shot, those people walk up, and I had been taking pictures and videos of the truck. They still use this thing. They camp in this thing like 6 or 8 times a year. It was bought by their dad, brand new. I was blown away. and I don't need something like that for the old truck, but damn, that's cool, man.
Right.
It was really, really neat. But it's cool to see Chad's car there and then all the other cars. You'll be able to find a lot of I'm going to post a few kind of drag and drive related cars in Drag Drive Repeat, but for folks that follow me on Facebook or are friends with me on Facebook, I'm going to do a full album over there. I've got to finish editing up a few of the photos there. And then the video I'm going to drop to Drag Drive Repeat and to Narcoleptic Customs, which is our shop page. So you'll be able to see all of that stuff and see all the cars and see all the people. And of course, I did some interviews with some people, but the just the ingenuity of a lot of the cars that are there is really cool. There was a 51 Chevrolet truck that was on a Ford Toronado frame, like for some reason it had a like the 4200 Atlas set up in it with a front wheel drive. It was the goofiest whole thing. And the guy stood there and talked, and I didn't record a single minute of it, but we talked for like 8 minutes about,
Wow.
and he'd go, "Oh man, it's got a completely flat floor." He's like, "I had to cut the whole floor out." And it was like, what's happening here? Why are we doing all this? But by the time it got to be that deep in, I didn't want him to go back through all of it on camera. So it
Yeah.
was pretty cool. A lot of crazy stuff.
Yeah. Seems like it.
But got to hang out with Tommy Dupree, like I said earlier. Got to hang out with David Newbern for about 18 seconds. They were wiring on the truck, trying to get transmission figured out. Then talked to Morgan Evans, and she gave me an interview a little over 2 minutes. That was kind of fun. Got to see Fro, one of the co-hosts for the Gearhead Perspective podcast. So that was kind of fun. He made the whole trip. So they're going to be talking about that tomorrow night on their live stream that's played right here on Drag Drive Repeat. Got to see Brandy and Aaron Roberts. That was cool. Who else? Mike Galemi, network director at Hot Rod Magazine. We were hanging out for a little bit. And then Trevor Evans. Now, do you remember him? He is the dude that's got that tan square body C10 truck that does the rolling burnouts with the camper and stuff.
Yep.
Get to meet him for the first time in person. We got to hang out and just kind of BS around his truck and all that stuff. He struggled with stuff. He put a trans brake in the truck and struggled with that all week. But he said, other than that, dude, it was incredible. They did burnouts every route stop. He's like, when we left, we gave people the show.
And you took the old truck with you?
I did. So that's 1,100 miles I've put on the old truck since last Friday.
That's
so a
awesome.
little over a week. Yeah. So 875 miles to Rocky Mountain Race Week start in Great Bend and home. And then yesterday it was 220-ish, something like that by the time I kind of dicked around and went to the Blue Whale, which is so freaking cool, bro. Like, I can't wait for you to come back to Tulsa and see all the updates they've got done over there. So it's going to be incredible.
It looks pretty awesome.
Yeah.
So 1,100 miles, that's probably more miles than you've put on that truck in how many years?
Oh, dude, long time. When I first did the LS swap, when it was naturally aspirated, I drove it a whole lot. I probably put 3,000 miles on it that year, but I hadn't done 1,100 miles in a week in a long time. And it's kind of showing, like, some of this stuff. I've got new spark plugs that'll be at O'Reilly's this morning. I'm going to put new spark plugs in, and I bought a new gauge, so I can gap them correctly and all that kind of stuff. I had them in there at 20, and I just think it's not enough. So I'm going to take it down to 18 and see if that gets us a little better spark. And then I'm going to pull the wastegate apart and the blow off valve and clean all that stuff up real good and put it all back together. I'm just getting some boost creep. And so I may actually, I know this is blasphemy, but I may pull out a spring for the wastegate. So go for it. It'll make 16 pounds right now, but I don't think it likes it anymore.
Yeah.
So we're going to pull it down, see if we can get around 7 or maybe 10 just for the drive. So I want it for the noise at this point. 3,500 miles on Great American Detour. I need that thing to be good.
Right. For sure.
Yeah.
You got 14 days to be ready.
Whew, bring it on, man. I'm ready.
All right.
What's up next?
Shoot. Did that not get in there? Oh, there it is. I moved some stuff around here. The Border Wars looked like it was pretty awesome. So this happened a week ago, June 6th.
Nice.
Couple, drag and drive racers there. Sean, What No Way Guy, and Justin Nunley putting that on. America versus Canada. So this looked like it was pretty cool. A couple drag and drive racers there. So you might recognize this car, but it wasn't driven by who you think it was driven by. So Miss Midnight Maverick was piloting Trevor Brandon's GTR for this event.
Oh, interesting. I remember seeing his post now. He said that she had never driven one of these cars before and goes out and just lays down passes.
Yeah. Yep. So super cool to see his car there. Super cool to see her driving it. And then Mr. Rich Guido coming home with the stick shift win
Come
there at
on.
Border Wars. So congratulations to Rich. I saw him here in the comments earlier saying Border Wars was pretty awesome. So
That's who he said. We got super lucky with weather. It was awesome.
yeah. Yep. So pretty cool. She's a driver for sure.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, congratulations to him and all the folks that did this. This was a fun one, and I'll have to ask Raj if he made it, but he said he was going to try to. He was so close with work, and then this is a good one. I think this is we're going to see a lot more stuff from Justin Nunley and Sean. I think this is going to be really good for them to kind of move into this promoter role and take what they do for car stuff and onto the next level.
Yeah. Pretty sweet. And then go back up here to your photo. I got out of order there.
Yeah, Tanya Turk looking for some volunteers, guys. Please hit her up if you need if you're willing to volunteer at Six Summer. You can go over to Sick the Magazine and get her phone number. It's in there. I'm not going to give that here online, but they need volunteers for Sunday, which is tomorrow, day 0, tech day. Essentially, either lining cars up, moving cars through the lines, putting numbers on cars is a big thing for them. They need people that can do that well and quickly. And then, help with registration, get people sign waivers, all that kind of get armbands on, all the things that go on with Six Summer. She needs volunteers for. And yeah, Matt Blasco as well, who is also headed to BC Drag It Challenge.
Yep, got second.
Dude, that's awesome. He's going to go over there and just crush at BC Drag It Challenge. I can't wait.
Yeah. And then I don't know if you saw this, and I don't know if you can even read this, but this was pretty cool. Chuck Stefanski posted this. He said, someone asked me for a list of what I bring on a drag and drive. Here is a quick list that I came up with. Bro, quick list? Like,
dude.
Oh my gosh, there's so much stuff here.
Somebody said in the comments, holy shit. They said, you gotta remember, like, he runs that next, 6-second car. But dude, that's incredible.
Yeah.
That's a huge list and really awesome.
Milwaukee Power Tools, he's got a whole list of that. He's got hand tools. Man, he's got sensors, parts, just it's crazy the amount of stuff. And I wonder how long it takes to come up with a list like this.
Well, and are you standing there looking at your trailer typing it in?
Yeah. Or do you have a standing list to make sure that you remember to bring stuff, Like as you're packing, do you have this list already like pre-made and go, yep, do we have all these things in the trailer with us, or was this something that he just came up with because somebody asked?
Right. Look at this. If you look here on the next to the right one, dude, BOV block off, like valve block off. Like, how do you even know you need that?
Yeah, alternators times 6, battery times 2.
Yeah, alternator pulley times 2.
Right. Yeah.
Wow. 93 fuel pump, meth fuel pump and alternator belts, battery times 2. Golly. Yeah, this is incredible. Valve springs, valves, pistons times 2, spare radiator. Bro, what the hell?
Yeah.
Get out of here with this mess. And then he used to carry all this in the car.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dude, okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take this list and I'm going to make a big checklist if he'll let me. And we're going to send that to you so you can print that out front and back on a piece of paper, and then you can have it laminated at Office Depot.
Yeah.
So if you want this list, holler at us. We're going to start getting it. We're going to get it ready.
Yeah. Spare drag radial, spare pro charger.
Just dude, there's enough in this to build another car.
Yeah. JB Quick. Yeah. It was wild. It was a wild list. And a fuel can dick. Not sure what that is, but definitely got a kick out of that. 30 amp generator adapter, the Zeus screwdriver times 6, you know, small blue fan times 2, pliers times 3, like just crazy,
How do
crazy amount.
how do you even know? How do you know what to do with it? Trans funnel, meth funnel.
Yeah,
Wow. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go
so
back through that,
crazy.
man. Great inclusion in this.
Yeah, big shout out to Chuck for posting all that because, like I said, that list had to take some time to come up with for sure.
Yeah, even just typing that out.
Right, for sure. And then tell us about these. These are super cool.
Yeah, I'm a fan of this simply because we jacked around with Miles's jack on the front of his trailer quite a bit to get it to where it would ride the right way and be safe and sturdy and stuff like that. So then, of course, I see these yesterday. Travis Martin, Martin Designs. Travis Martin, also, you guys know him, Rocky Mountain Race Week. He's been fast. He's a no prep racer, does all the cool stuff. Back to the Streets finals with Dave McKenna and True Street. I mean, so he also drag and drive racer and builder and all the cool stuff that he does. Just built a brand new shop at his new house. Starts designing these. This is a jack mount. And one of the cool things, and I didn't grab the photo for this, so I suck. But you can hang it upside down. So on the bottom of your trailer, your drag and drive trailer, you can mount it. You can mount it on the front panel of it. You can mount it anywhere you want that can bolt to it and hold this jack. You can put it in there. I thought this was really cool, and it makes me think like for the trailer I carry sometimes, like the one I drug to Sick Week the um, for the golf cart, I could take this and mount on the inside of the tire mount that's on the outside, mount this on the inside. That way your jack is nice and safe from the elements and things, but it's also up off the floor from rolling around. So that's what we look, I'm looking at that now. So I may need to order me one of these right here for the shitty little jack I carry in the trailer.
Yeah. Yeah, I like it. I think it's pretty genius idea.
Yeah. And you're supporting a drag and drive racer. Let's be honest. That's what we need to do.
Yeah, that as well. Sweet. Well, that wraps up the Howard's Cam community segment there. And then rolling into our last bit here is our Racing Junk Classified. So, Racing Junk is the official buy sell partner of Drag Driver Pete and your go to destination for everything from race cars to trailers, engines, and more. So, let me pull up what I found this week. Some pretty cool things. We have first up this one here is a '06 Trailblazer SS 429 LS LSX block, Cali's forged internal, King bearings throughout, 91 102 forced inductions turbo, Performabuilt black label full manual 4L70E. Lockup wired by HCR Innovations, Devin Vanderhoof, tuned by Matt Happel with Sloppy Mechanics, dial a boost, turn from 500 horse to 1100 horse with the turn of a knob.
Come on, dude.
So 49.5. Here's my issue.
Bro.
Post some more pictures. Like, this is it. Some interior shots and a dash shot. Like, an '06 Trailblazer SS are beautiful vehicles and big engine and all that. Like, post some more pictures, please.
What the heck? And dude, the way that picture looks, it looks like that down bar is in the middle of the dash. But I know it's not, but the way it looks.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So this is in Canton, Ohio. So not too far away. I mean, go pick this up and go drive over to Summit Racing and take some real pictures.
Dude, Richard Brewer says he's watching live from Howard's Cam's booth at Midwest Drift and Drags.
Heck yeah.
Nice.
Tell Luke B we said what's up. I'm sure he's there.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And our second one, 65 Nova twin turbo 555 big block Chevy 35,000.
Man, wow.
Now this is photos here.
See, that's what I'm talking about. Wow, blow through carbon stuff. Ooh,
Yeah.
water, air to water intercoolers that are tiny. Yeah, dude, those look. Yeah, Big
Are you
turbos.
are you in on this one?
I'm in. Somebody let me borrow $45,000 because I need to
Do you,
buy a trailer too.
do you see those three shift knobs there?
Oh, yeah, hell yeah. I'm in.
Yeah. This thing looks pretty sharp. Obviously, everybody that watches knows we love our Novas.
Mm-hmm.
So this one here is in Payson, Arizona. It's again a 65 Nova with a 555 big block Chevy Merlin block, Garrett twin turbos, ported Edelbrock Victor heads, Lunati internals, Howard's
Solid.
solid Howard's solid roller cam, TH400 with brake, a Dana 60 4-link 4-wheel disc, professional done 850 cage that needs a recert, twin aeromotive pumps, E85 Dominator, billet specialties, dual beadlock wheels, big tire, parachute, lightning rod shifter, Dakota dash, current plates, and clean title. Yeah,
Go back up.
pretty nice. This is not a show car; it's driven.
Hell yeah. Not in a rush to sell. I think that's got a 750 cage though, right? Because of the driver hoop. Man, that's a great looking car too.
Yeah, it did look like it had a funny car hoop in it, didn't it? Now that you mention it,
Man, it's got a bunch of nice parts too.
yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
that's more
Sweet.
than an
Maybe
850
it's just
cage.
maybe it's missing some crossbars or something like that. Usually there's not much that's difference in a 650 or a 850 and a 750 cage except for some bars that are completely inconvenient to add.
Yeah,
Man, somebody buy that car. I'll give you free entry to any drag driver Pete event if you buy this car.
yeah,
This is nice.
yep. So pretty cool. Obviously, having the Howard's cam in this
Mhm.
one, and this one, we had Performabuilt transmission and
Yeah.
wired by Devin Vanderhoof. So a couple pretty cool finds this morning on Racing Junk.
Man, that's awesome. I just can't believe they didn't put any outside pictures of that Trailblazer.
It's a
Makes no
shame, isn't it?
I just doesn't make any sense. Anyways, cool. Great finds, dude.
Yeah, pretty awesome.
Nice. Well, Richard, we need some footage for them. We need new footage for the Howard's Cams commercial. So please grab us some stuff for Howard's.
Yeah. For sure. Well, we got started a few minutes late, but we're wrapping up right on time this morning.
Mm-hmm. Man, knock it out. Let's do it.
All right. Again, thank you to all of our race car friends for tuning in on Saturday morning. Appreciate each and every one of you guys. And again, look forward to seeing all of the race car friends next week at Six Summer. Safe travels to all of those that are still traveling on their way. And again, thanks to our sponsors, Summit Racing Equipment, Deechworks, Molly Motorsports, Driven Racing Oil, Howard's Cams, J-Wire Solution, AFCO Racing Products, Performabuilt Transmissions, Car Chains 3D, Low Dollar Motorsports, PowerTube TV, and Racing Junk. And what's coming up for Wednesday?
Dude, we have, hold on. I'm excited about this. We're going to do the top 4 from Rocky Mountain Race Week. We're going to have 3 of the top racers at quarter mile, and then we're going to have the Rowdy Radio winner as well if Donovan can make it work.
Nice. I will be on site at Six Summer, so I don't know where I'll be or if I'll be able to join, but either way, it'll be a great show.
Yeah, it's going to be great, man. I'm excited to do that. If you can't make it, bro, I know I've been there myself many times.
Yep.
So good luck this week, man. I'm excited for you. It's going to be awesome. What y'all's plan for tonight with the wife?
We've got some dinner plans tonight at a nice restaurant that we like going, so we're going to go check that out. And other than that, just making sure everything's prepared for tomorrow. Wife and kids are going to be on site with me tomorrow. They're coming on Sunday since they won't be able to make it through the week. Rachel is coming back on Friday, so she will be there with me on Friday, but both kids and her will be there with me tomorrow.
How cool, man. Well, you guys enjoy yourself. I'm jealous. I'm really having some bad FOMO.
Yep, I checked all the fluids in the 240 yesterday because the weather is looking like it's going to be nice. So probably going to plan on driving that. If there's some days where the weather is going to be questionable, being a convertible, I will hop in the truck. But
Yeah.
if not, I'll be in the 240. So
Yeah, you guys be looking for a black convertible 240 and Eric's beautiful smiling face cruising around with you guys.
yep.
Awesome.
All right. Well, everybody, again, safe travels on your way to Six Summer, and I'll see you guys there tomorrow.
Later.